I'm gonna ask you some questions. You know, nothing cray, just real simple stuff. Okay, how long have you guys been together?
2 years.
Yes.
Okay, Malcolm, are you happy?
Yes.
Do you like living with her?
Yes.
Have you been with a man?
No.
Did you have a good Halloween?
Yes.
Did you have a good Christmas?
Yes.
Do you like movies?
Yeah.
Have you been with a man?
Yeah. No. What? No!
The meme man, the spiritual guy, the guy who got it all figured out, Gary Spivey, or Spivey, I'm not sure. Anime titty expert. But in all seriousness, this man Gary is a man of very whimsical and mysterious energy. He's got so much traction and he even met a lot of celebrities. So how come you haven't heard of him? Well, it's either because you are a normal human being and don't believe in signs and spiritual rocks like a white girl coping with daddy issues or something. Gary helps all types of people. I'm not here to bash Gary, but to find out more about him and even try to dissect this persona of his. So let's see what we have here. He was born and raised in a small town of Star, North Carolina, and has lived a life that few can imagine. From the beginning, Gary realized he began demonstrating psychic abilities. He began demonstrating psychic abilities. Gary Spivey is world-renowned for his psychic talent and an uncanny ability to predict future catastrophic events. It's no wonder that people all over the world gave him the nickname the modern-day Nostradamus. His gift to communicate with those who have crossed over to the other side, and for his amazing healing energy. A quote from him saying, "I believe that everyone can connect with the energy of the universe and God to awaken their spiritual abilities and become more spiritually aware and complete being." Gary traveled 6 months out of the year to places worldwide doing private sessions, live seminars, radio and television shows, casino shows, workshops, and spiritual retreats. When he is not traveling, you can find Gary at his retreat center in Troy, North Carolina, or in Ojai, California. Now, all this info is from his website, GarySpivey.com. Now we're going to look into this weird video, and you're going to see me kind of react and talk about these interviews he has done and weird videos he has been in. Hello, I am Ignita, and today we are talking about a man named Gary Spivey. Now, a lot of you probably haven't heard of this name, and that's because this guy's old as fuck. I'm joking, but he's actually wasn't many things. You've probably seen him as Q-Tip. Tell me you don't think of a poodle when you see him.
Nostradamus. We are pleased to welcome to the show a man who probably knew years ago he would be here this very day. Please welcome.
Yeah, and his thing is predicting stuff and saying the most obvious shit.
Mr. Gary Spivey. Gary,
Hi.
how are you?
Spivey.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Very
really
nice to meet you. Thank you for coming out.
Oh,
doing the show.
it was quite a trip.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. I suppose I should start with the obvious question. And when you were a kid, did you know your hair
This guy's really old. This guy's 66 years old today.
was going to look like that? It was going to
No.
come out that way.
No, I didn't.
When did
Oh, yeah, and he met Mila Kunis. Am I jealous? A little bit.
that develop?
Well,
When
that developed.
it just hit you
Yeah, it developed later, and I always had like kind of wild, crazy hair.
as a kid?
As a kid, I think I probably wanted to be as different as I am, and so I think I probably achieved it. And so anyway, I've got this strange look. But when people see me, usually now they just go, "Oh, that's a psychic guy,"
Yeah.
and they'll see me in a tabloid or somewhere or a talk show, and I can see visions of things, and I'll have angels tell me. But usually it's an angel just telling me. I hear a conversation in my head. I mean, you have angels too. I can see them.
I do have them around me now.
Yeah, watch, and let me show you. Now, I'll just make you feel this. See, now look how warm you feel. You feel the heat around your neck. You feel that? It's kind of a
feel
strange, tingly.
In other words,
Yeah, so like I said, he's an oddball, and obviously he delves in a lot of religious, spiritual experiences. He's kind of like that guy you hire in a horror movie to like detect the ghost around you.
I'm hot. Is that what you're saying?
Hot.
Gary? I'm hot.
You're hot.
I'm hot.
You feel a heat.
I feel some warmth in this area.
Okay, now that's your angel trying to talk to you in your ear. And your angel, okay, you hear this?
Yeah, he told me to put it all on black. That's what I heard.
Oh.
I put it all on, put it all at the casino.
But
yeah.
you do have angels.
I do.
And see, one of your hands got warm right then.
This
Feel that?
one.
You feel that?
This one.
Okay, now that's a grandmother holding your hand. and touching
Grandmother.
you. Yeah, it feels like
Interesting.
grandmother, great grandmother, but an older. I feel
Okay.
somebody really close.
No, he's actually either really serious about the stuff he say, or he just got good improv things going on.
Grandmother.
Are you able to see the person? Or you
Yeah,
can...
well, I can see, and I feel this energy of this person touching your hand, and she says, "I'm around you a lot," you know.
Oh.
And she makes a joke. She's kind of a kidder, and she's funny, and she has a little dry wit humor. But she tells me that you need help.
I need help.
I guess that's what.
You know, Gary, he could be seen as many things: a con artist, a comedian, maybe even like a creepy uncle. You know, we don't know. He could be one of those. You know.
She says.
Right
she says,
now?
I guess. She
Because
says,
yeah.
you
Well,
need
sure,
help.
my hand's hot. I got problems.
Oh, okay.
Who knows what that means? I feel like I need a doctor. I've got a hot hand.
Strange
Hot
though,
limbs
right?
Yes. Okay, good. I'm freaked out now, Gary. All
Okay.
right, all right. Now, it is documented that you have been able to foresee a number of catastrophes.
Yes.
This is obviously this isn't of as great as importance, but
I wonder if he predicted COVID.
I was hoping maybe you could do like a little reading for me. You could tell me what you
Yeah.
see, what you feel. How do we begin the process? Do I like go straight for the credit card? What?
Okay, so Michael, in an estimate of 40 years from now, there will be a guy named Jose, and he's gonna talk about you, and he's gonna watch this recording of us, and this guy Jose is gonna call me a weirdo. He's gonna call you a weirdo, and basically he's poking fun at us, but also trying to figure out what the heck is going on with me, you know, because I'm Gary Spivey, so I can predict anything in the future. I'm like the guy dang Simpsons show.
What do I do?
Yes.
Okay.
No. I can tell you. I'll tell you things about you. What do you want to know?
What is ahead of me? What is my future?
Well,
I'm
I'm
20
hearing-
years old.
Yes.
I'm a full-time college student. I do this show.
Right.
I have many goals. I have a lot of questions about professionally what's going to become of me.
I see great things coming with career, and you're going to do very, very well. Then I see love a big concern as well.
Love.
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 Yeah. I see a girlfriend that seems to be very close, and then I see another girl and another situation that seems to be going to interfere. And I don't know what these things are.
It's Mila. It's Mila.
I think it could be.
It's Mila. It is. I can sense it already.
All right. Yeah. The only thing that you sense is you goddamn boner. Keep it in your pants, buddy.
I can sense it.
All right.
Gary, I'm in love with you.
Mila Kunis is a nice girl. Chill out on her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I was hoping not to break the news, and I hope because
Yeah,
she
see, I'm
mentioned
trying to
there's
be-
some other guy around.
Yeah. I'm trying to be
whatever
nice.
that means.
I don't think she's in love with you.
Well, I don't need to be a psychic to sense that, Gary. I mean, it's pretty obvious. The laughter in the other room tells me that I'm correct. Okay, more. I'm intrigued.
Okay,
Love.
well-
Love is going to be conflict.
Conflict, yeah. And I think you'll probably go through conflict with love for the rest of your life.
I'm going to go shoot myself. I'll see you in a bit. Okay,
That's just what I see.
Conflict with love for the
Yeah,
rest of my
because you have a hard
life.
time making your mind up.
Yeah. Now, how did you know that?
You can't ever make your mind
How
up
did
on
you
anything.
know that?
You can't figure out what you're doing, what you're wearing, what
How
you're...
did you know that?
I can just see you.
You
I
can
see what
see.
you're doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I believe you, Gary. More.
Okay.
What else?
And you're going to, you're also wanting a room, a different room.
Like my own place?
Maybe
Kind of
like your own place, but it's like, but I really don't see you ever moving out from your mom, so I don't know what you're going to do with that.
Moving, you don't see me ever moving out from this
Your
house.
mother, yeah, your mother's going to always be with you, very close with you.
I see,
Because
yeah, I sense it also.
yeah, she makes you feel safe.
Yes, she does
Yeah.
make.
Now, obviously, Gary Spivey is obviously a very kind soul at the end of the day. He obviously wants to help people, and, you know, I'm nothing against that. He could help people whatever he wants to. I just want to figure out why this polar bear of a man is able to do what he does. You know, how is he able to do all this? You know, maybe it's this whole persona he has built himself over the years. You know, obviously he didn't came out the womb with that hair and stuff, you know, as he just said. So it's just very interesting, you know.
I feel safe.
And so you may have to move her around everywhere you go.
Sure.
That's what I see.
Like he they say he's predicted like I'm trying to remember natural disasters. He's predicted let me see. Actually, let's keep watching this though.
And,
Am I going to find personal happiness, Gary?
no,
No.
no, but you'll always have an interesting time. But you won't really be happy because you never can make your mind up. You can't figure out if you're happy or if you're not happy. So you won't be able to decide.
Okay.
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 Is that good?
No, it's not.
just telling you what
That
I
is
see.
so not good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna no, but I appreciate you being honest with me.
Okay.
So like when I'm 70,
Yes.
will I get to 70, Gary? Am I gonna?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not
you
quite.
don't sense 70.
No,
Like
you-
69 and a half.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Right.
Younger.
A little
I'll be
younger.
out.
Yeah.
How about marriage?
Well, even if you get married, you're always going to cheat.
I'm gonna cheat.
Yes.
I'm gonna cheat.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna cheat. Wow.
Right.
I don't think you're gonna make it to 70, Gary.
No, I'm just seeing what. Well, it's
What?
not like you want.
What?
You just have a lot of opportunity.
I have opportunities?
Yes.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's what I see.
I have
I mean, when you
opportunities.
become king.
The one guy from Stormy Weather was looking at me, but that's about it. I'll have opportunities, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good. So I'll have many opportunities. That should make me feel good in a way.
I think so.
Right. So your overall reading for me is, would you say positive?
No, but I would say that your
Yo,
career
yo,
is
he wrote-
fantastic.
yo.
Your money is
I'm
fantastic.
kind of, I feel like Gary gonna roast me, bro.
Right.
And your health is fantastic.
Oh, good.
And your mother's fantastic.
My-
Your mother's great.
Right. Well, it's been a real pleasure having you on. It has been. I'm glad you
Thank you.
you took the time to come out. Folks, for more information, you can find a wonderland of info about Gary at his website, GarySpivey.com. And once again, the number is 1-800-827-GARY. I'm putting it on speed dial. Gary,
Okay.
thank you so much. Big hand for Gary Spivey, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
We'll take a
Gary Spivey.
Experience it? Like, is it a thought? Is it a vision?
Well, it can be all of the above. And so everybody's psychic a little bit. Like with you have psychic abilities with gut intuition. Women usually will have this gut intuition thing. And sometimes you'll feel it and you'll go, uh-oh. And you'll know when to back off and you'll know kind of who's who in the room. And so you know that, right? You got that thing. And sometimes you have little dreams and you'll have little things in your head where you'll have a dream and then you'll try to put together what it means, you know.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a big head. There's a lot of dreams up here.
but I see. So everybody has a psychic ability, and so that's the great thing, because I love doing live shows. I'm doing this great live show this Saturday at the Palms, and it's from 8 o'clock, you know, and we're going to be there Saturday.
There's something about him. I just can't put my finger about it. You know, there's something about him. It's something about him.
Night, and I teach other people how to use their gifts and how to tap into that and how to really receive other spiritual gifts, because if you got spiritual gifts, it's a little bit like cheating. It's easier. Life is easier, and I think everybody needs that these days.
No
Yeah.
question, absolutely.
A lot of negativity. If you can get rid of the negativity, I teach everybody how to meditate and do it in a fun way. And so I teach people how to use their stuff. And so, but I answer questions, talk to dead people, you know, all those things.
Wait a
Thing
second.
I do. Yes.
Yeah. And hook you up with your angels, get rid of your demons. I'm probably the most famous demon remover in the world.
Wow.
And so, what a title,
Actually, Sanjiro is from Demon Slayer.
right? And so, but I can get rid of people's dark energies and little things.
We don't have any demons here in the studio, do we?
Let's see. Well, let's see.
Point in my
I think he's got demons on his feet. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
sure.
So I can envision.
Fact.
And he's a comedian.
I love it.
I think so.
So you're a psychic, you're a medium, and you're a spiritual healer. You
Right.
define as all three.
Right.
What's the difference between them?
Well, the psychic means I can see things that are going to happen. Like I see a nice trip coming for you.
Oh, I hope so.
And this is a nice little trip, and you're it's sort of
Bro, it looks like he wearing like an astronaut helmet from this angle. What?
been thought out, but you're not decided, but it'll happen.
Okay.
And so that's coming up in the next, I don't know, a little bit here.
Okay.
And so I feel a trip, and with you, I see really, really good things and changing things around and going into organization. You're organizing stuff. And so I just see you doing that, and it makes you happy when you finally get your junk together and organize. I don't know if it's the kitchen or the this or the, but I see you organizing.
Gary,
And so-
that's every single night.
Okay. Yeah, but you're attacking it like, so I'll read things psychically that are just sort of little things.
Yeah.
Or I can read big things, you know, like I make life decisions for people, business things. I read a lot of Wall Street people, you know, and so I can see things. I can also, a medium would be someone who talks to dead people on the other side.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about Gary, these type of people, they're like the tarot card readers, the gypsies, and the crystal. I know Gary. I know Gary gets all types of love from these I'm a Sag woman, you know, all these women that believe in signs and crystals, and they got the crystals, and they got the herbs and the crystals in their goddamn room, the spiritual stuff in their room. I know they love this guy. They love Gary. You know, they do. Wait, I think my ex knows this dude. My ex knows this dude. I swear, I think my ex knows. Yo, my ex knows this guy. My ex talked about him once. He's been in my life this whole time, and I didn't even know. What? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Gary might be him, bro. Gary might be. Gary might be an anime villain.
And so that's what a medium is. And so, and I do that all the time. And then a spiritual healer would mean I would get rid of any dark energies in your body. And as I do that, healing energy rushes in. And so, like if I look at you, can I do this?
Yeah. Okay.
And I am pulling a little dark energy off of your back because you get stressed back there, a little lower, and now your feet are tingly. See, you feel that? It's kind of a weird feeling, right?
I'm not sure what I feel.
Yeah.
It's always so unusual when I sit in front of a psychic because what I'm thinking is, are you reading my mind?
No, it's a different
I
thing.
feel, we feel mentally naked.
Yeah, well, you are.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, it's not like that. See, I don't read
In a good
minds.
way, though.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I can see people naked. It's easy. If I can see, I can see your. Well, I'm a medical intuitive. I can see your gallbladder. So if I can see your gallbladder, of course, and so, but it's like that being psychic. But you're just used to it. It's kind of like that.
So when we see
Would you trust them around your kids? That's all I gotta say, bro.
Reading, or is it select
Well,
people being
me personally,
that's the great thing about this room.
I don't know.
At the Palms. I'm doing the lounge at the Palms, and this is a very intimate room where I'm in the middle, and everybody's asking me questions all around me.
Wow.
So this is where a lot of times I'm doing a room that's 2,000, 3,000 people, and this is my favorite venue because I love doing the Palms. It's a small intimate room. Tickets will sell out, so get your tickets. Yeah. And it's like done by Stabile Productions. Angela Stabile, my great friend, she has all the X shows around town, so she produces X and me. Hey, and so we're good. And so, but this will be a fun show where everybody gets to pretty much ask me questions, about things, and the show becomes the audience, and so whatever their drama is the show. It's very interesting.
Every Gary Spivey show is a different one.
Different show. I never know. I have nothing scripted. You just walk out and you answer the questions, and like I said, hook people with their angels, get rid of their demons, talk to dead folks, and get you your own spiritual gifts, which is important.
One last question. Will you change your white shoes after Labor Day?
No, that's all I have. My closet is all white clothes.
I love it.
Everything's white.
There we
Everything's
go.
white.
Gary, it's great having you, buddy.
Good to be here.
Glad to have you back in town. Be amazed by psychic Gary Spivey. It's this Saturday inside the Lounge, Palms Casino Resort. Tickets start at...
is Gary racist? No, he's not. He's not racist. He's not racist.
Gary, let's talk to the audience. Okay, who has a question for Gary Spivey? Right here, this gentleman right now. Hi, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Rob.
Yes.
I'd like to find out actually about my grandfather. He died a while ago, but I just want to make sure that he's in a good place.
Yeah, he tells me to tell you. He says I'm good. Points to his chest, on one side of his head. And that makes sense to you?
Actually, it does.
Yeah, and so that's how he died. And he says he loves you. He says, I love you a lot. He says, I visited you twice, 2 times in dreams and around you.
Tell Gary you love him. I love you, Gary.
I love you too.
Wait, Gary, you gotta feel from that just like that, that quick.
Well, I see all this stuff, Zach. I see like spirits flying around. I see angels.
All right, bro. You might just have you been taking too much fentanyl, bro? It's the fentanyl, bro. Chat.
Sometimes.
He's a. Why am I saying chat? Guys, he's immune to fentanyl. That's it. That's it. This is what happens when you're immune to fentanyl. You just take it every day.
Okay, all right. Would you like to ask?
I don't have anyone that's passed.
Right.
Do you have something about your future, maybe?
I see you moving.
No, I just moved here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I see. I see you moving.
Oh, okay.
I just moved.
Yes, I just
Okay,
moved.
good.
Actually, about my love life would be great.
Kiddos.
Okay. You're supposed to say, yes, I just moved.
Yes, I just
Okay,
moved.
good.
What the heck? I don't gotta say shit to you. The heck? Watch yourself. You're supposed to say yes. You just moved. Like what?
Actually, about my love life would be great.
Okay. Well, what I do, I feel
there one?
I feel a little bit of confusion.
Wait, I actually feel something. Gary, let me.
Yes. Yes.
You're gonna date his grandfather.
Yes.
Oh, Gary, I'm sorry. Go
But
ahead.
his ticker's bad.
Go ahead,
It's
Gary.
hard, bad heart. No, what I see with you, you actually have somebody you have a little crush on, and you're a little bit afraid of telling this person. It seems a little weird, you know, but I really feel like that you may not have quite the sexual chemistry because I believe this person is bisexual.
Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay, anybody else have a question or a... All right, up.
Gary's a yapper. She's going, wow, what is this man talking about?
Let's go to this gentleman over here, right here. Hello, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Stacy.
This is Stacy. And your question, miss? It was a joke. Stacy, it was a joke. All right, Stacy, go ahead.
That was a question.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Where do you see me in about a year from now, career-wise?
Well, actually, I see you going to Europe. I feel very good about that. And I see you working and doing something with talent in Europe. Does that make any sense now? Or are you planning that? Or
Not
what's up?
really, but it's definitely a possibility.
Okay, I see that happening, and that would be a job that would be money for you. I see quite a bit of money.
Okay.
So is there anybody here that you don't get a vibe from at all?
I see quite a bit of money, and I think going to Europe, maybe a little like going to the Maldives. You're going to meet the Queen. The Queen's going to give you a high five. But not too high of a five, because if you give too high of a five, then you get your fingers chopped off. And I see a lot of money, yeah.
No, they're everybody. All right, let's
Just
just
like, see, if you're psychic, Zach, you can see through your psychic eyes and hear through your psychic ears. So I can get a vibe on anybody, just like you can see everybody in the room. See, I can get a vibe.
Are there other spirits in this room?
Oh, yeah.
You visibly see them.
Yes.
All right, this is amazing. Let's go.
You have
through
an
it.
angel following you.
Yeah, that's my shadow. Okay. Miss, what is your name?
Shara?
Shara, your question for Mr. Gary Spivey, or Spives as I like to call him.
I was just wondering, is there any angels watching over me?
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff. You actually have a grandmother that's very old, or either a great-grandmother, and this could be great.
Well, of course she's old. She's either grandmother or
No,
great.
but she's dead. She's on the other side, I see. And she's very much around you in spirit, and when you move, she says, I'm with you when you move. Because you get really nervous when you move. You moved, or something with the move that made you really nervous.
Yeah, I moved from Michigan recently.
And it made you really scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, I was holding your hand the whole way. Make sense?
Yeah.
Wow, Gary, that's amazing. Now I'm going to do a little self-indulgence here.
Okay. All right.
By the way, wearing white after Labor Day, I think is okay still, isn't it? Gary, what do you see particularly for this show? Where is your focus?
Okay, what I'm seeing, Zach, I see great things. And I believe that I'm getting a vision of greatness. And I see
This show.
Well,
you still feel that way?
Maybe.
Okay.
This is the only thing I'm a little iffy on. No, I'll go back to, I think it's going to absolutely be fantastic. And I see you being the host.
Well, that's very insightful of you, Gary.
Oh.
I am the host of the show. Oh, you mean continued to
Continuous.
be the... Yes, okay,
Yes.
okay. And I also understand that you do a lot of celebrity readings, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff.
Well, we have a picture of a gentleman. Do we have that CD, that Carson Daly guy? What do you got? What is his future?
Well, what I do see, I see him going through a different group of girlfriends, you know, and I feel like...
I wish I had that one.
Yeah, and I see one girlfriend that may get into like a public fight or something abroad.
Not like, look, the thing about Gary always brings up relationships, because I feel like relationships, they're so easy to figure out, because there's a lot of patterns when it comes to different types of relationships, and they're all very similar. Right? This is my little breakdown. Most people, depends on whether they would go into many toxic relationships or many significant others that they find, it's usually going to end bad, or it's usually going to end good. And that's literally what he's saying right now, but he's saying it in a more complex way, adding some fight, this. I'm not calling him a phony. I'm just saying it's not really sticking with me that he's a psychic. You know what I'm saying? Look, is it because I believe it's too good to be true? Yeah. Is it because I believe? Look, only thing I know about this sign stuff is I'm a Pisces, and most of what it say is barely true. Barely true.
But then it all seems to work out. And I see him move, and then I really feel like he's going to build a big house in Florida.
That makes me feel so much better.
Okay.
That makes me feel so much better. Now, let me ask you this. We have actually, Lico? Lico, are you around here? Yes. Lico, come out here. This is a gentleman that works on the show, and I promised him to see, there's a reading that he wants to do.
He's got a great...
Lico, everybody. Lico, your face this way. Have a seat, Lico. Hello. This is Gary Spivey, Lico.
Hi, Gary. Hi, how are you?
Don't touch the guest. Lico, well, go ahead and ask what you were going to ask.
My father passed away in November, and I want to know what's happening.
He does a funny thing, says his legs are good, his feet are legs, you know, it makes sense? Yeah, and he does a dance, like a little shuffle dance. It has to be funny to you, I believe. And his love, my heart. No, he said my heart. You're his heart, he said. And makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Were you close to him?
Very close, very close.
Well, what's his leg thing? What's the feet thing?
You know what? He had cancer, and he was losing his ability to walk, you know, towards the end. But
that was the only
that
thing.
all lasted for like a week, you know.
Yeah, that scared him. He was very afraid because he thought he would never walk again. And he says, in heaven, I guess he's fishing, he shows me, because there's water right next to where he is.
Was he a fisherman?
No, he was a musician.
Well, he's right by the... He's holding a pole, so I don't know. Yeah, but he's right by the water. I think many times they go back to the happiest point in their life, and I think that was his happiest point in his life. He was right by the water, and that's what I see.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Gary Spivey, everyone, and Lico. If you want to contact.
What? Yo. This man, Lico's dad, bro. Yo, I found out Lico's dad, bro. So it turns out, what's Lico? Lico's, they're talking about Lico's old man. Consequences, cancer, he has some consequences due to cancer. Old man, cancer consequences. So I think Gary Spivey watched too many goddamn FNAF, because look, old man consequences. Makes sense, bro. Look, he's by the water. He's fishing. He's by the water. Gary just been watching too much FNAF, alright? Yo, no way, bro. Yo, Gary Spivey, everybody. Is a man? What's his favorite color? Red? I see red. I see red. And I see a little bit of, I see water. Lake. Water. He's by the water. He's fishing. Was his dad a fisherman? He was a musician. Yeah, I don't know why I came to my head, but I thought old man consequences. The old man has the consequences. Okay, so from what we gathered, this man. Hold up. From what we gathered, right? From what we gathered, what do you know about this man, Gary? What we know about this man, Gary? All right, let's look up. Let's go into research. Hi, it's Ignita again, and I've done some further investigation, and now I'm going to reveal to the public on all the predictions he has made, all the famous ones that this man Gary Spivey has made. This wonder, because he is a wonder. Apparently, he predicted the 9/11 attack, the 9/11 terrorist attack. Yes, in November of 1999. Gary started having visions of New York being engulfed in black smoke from a downward-like explosion caused by terrorists, leaving thousands of people dead. Gary said it would happen in the third quarter of 2001. He stated this on numerous radio shows, most notably The Morning Zoo in Las Vegas, September 11th, 2001. Terrorists flew the third quarter, flew two commercial airlines into the World Trade Center buildings in New York City, bringing both buildings to the ground and killing thousands of people. Okay? That is scary. That is scary. So apparently he's predicted the Chinese balloon. Oh yeah, Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson scandal. In early January 2004, Gary predicted on Lara Scott's weekly music countdown show called The World's Chart Show that Justin Timberlake would get into a scandal involving sexual content. Lara asked Gary if it was a sex tape, but Gary said it's not quite like that, but there's some sort of little scandal. On February 1st, at this year's Super Bowl, XXVII, Justin Timberlake pulled off the front of Janet Jackson's shirt, exposing her breast. Oh, I remember that. Wow. I do remember that. Wow, okay. Look, after reading that, I'm low-key convinced. I'm low-key convinced. Yeah, this guy, Gary, he's not your average Joe. He's not. He can't be. See, like, before, I didn't get the whole prediction thing. I thought he was a phony. But this is making me, like, you know, if you actually look into it. So, we haven't found any cracks in the armor. We haven't found anything of this man. But we have found more about Gary Spivey. And I hope you realize the wonders and the fantastical things and the goofiness of his name. He's a great person, great guy. And this deeper dive, I hope this deeper dive taught us many lessons about how we should always bring out, we should always cherish our inner thoughts and love ourselves, because showing that to the world may be the key to success. Am I yapping? Yes. But you know who else is a yapper? Gary Spivey. Ignata out.